Oh, excuse me. I just had to yawn, right? Why?
Right. I just hit the button and you yawning. Right. So we
yes.
good.
Okay.
Let me put some on these dry lips of mine. I'm sorry. Go
ahead. Hello, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to episode 250 of Grown Women Gaming. We 250, yo.
Okay.
All up in this piece.
Yeah.
Yes. So, of course, we have our usual people with us today. So we're going to start getting into our intros and what we've been playing this week. We're going to start off with right below me, and that will be Miss LBOOGIE.
Hey guys, thank you for joining us on this Saturday. It's gloomy here in Virginia, well, at least where I am. I haven't really been playing a lot. I really only got to play Call of Duty with Lady last night. And sorry, you're gonna have to excuse me, I have sinus issues, guys. But it was fun. I mean, I always have fun playing with Lady, Stitch, Wolf. And we got a couple of W's. But that's it. That's it for me.
All right, then. Then next after her, we have our girl, Lady Infamous. What you been playing?
We played Call of Duty last night, and
we gonna play tonight.
Hell no, we gotta do something else tonight.
All right.
We gotta do something else tonight.
Are you gonna start? Are you gonna start tonight?
Wait, no.
Yeah, I got something else to do tonight. We're not gonna play tonight. That's why I wanted to play with you last night. After you done beat the battle, you do the battle pass, you go to max level prestige, you just basically BSing and just having fun at the point, right? So like, I'm having fun. I always have fun with the squad. Stitch was the first one to go out. I'm like,
yeah,
real?
That was wild last night. I was like, oh, I'm gonna be playing until late tonight.
Yeah.
So
I got my tea. I had my child. I'm sorry?
I said, who be carrying who?
You mean as far as like shooting, or because what she's talking about is he like left early. He left early.
Oh, my bad.
He left because usually on Fridays we play. I'll be the first one to go to bed early.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Stitch me up until like 3 a.m. and shit.
I get all the shit because I'm the one to go to bed first. Because I'll be like, look, I got a show tomorrow, or I'm hosting, or I've been up, I've been working all day, and I'll get a couple of hours and I'll go to bed. That's just my Friday routine if I'm not going out. He went to bed first, and we were clowning his ass. It felt good to be like on the other side of the shoe. You know what I'm saying? So I'm cool with that. I also played Call of Duty Mobile. I was bored. I saw
Call of Duty Mobile.
Wow. It's
free for the console part of the game.
No, it's I think it's by a completely different company, but I guess they got the rights to it, and it looks like a Call of Duty game. You have the thumb pads on the on your phone, and you got kill streaks. You get I did a clip in it earlier this week. It was hilarious because the graphics were hella choppy, but there were people actually playing, and I was actually winning games. So I was like, I'll keep you on my phone just in case I'm bored. Sifu, as you guys can see, is the gameplay. It came out recently, and no, it's not on Game Pass. This is a Hot 40. So I'm enjoying it. I'm kind of stuck on the second boss, but we will overcome that and continue on with this game. But I love the story. I love that you get to either pick a male or female Sifu. I love the art style. I love the gameplay, like the mechanics, how you gotta learn these combos, you gotta learn these pairs. I don't give a fuck. You got to do it because you're not gonna survive. And when I know that I'm not gonna complete this run, my next objective is to try to get the permanent unlocks from my character. So at least if I don't beat the run, at least I got an upgrade slot for a certain move to keep it permanent.
Wait. Hold on. Did you say run?
Yeah, like a run.
It just say roguelike game.
It's a roguelike.
Like,
oh hell no.
It's good though. It's really good.
It's good though.
It's a beat 'em up. It's dope.
It is dope. It is. I enjoy it.
And the story, huh?
I think
I played it when it dropped. When it came out, when it was a formal PS5 and PC exclusive. That's when I played it a couple years ago. It was good. I mean, I enjoyed it. I didn't complete it though. It's good. It's hard. That game is tough. I mean, it's you know.
Are you playing on regular? You were playing
Yeah,
on
I'm
regular?
playing on regular. I'm not.
Man, I might have to go with a student.
I
man,
might have to.
with me.
I might have to break it down because I couldn't. I want to see the story. I want to see the story. The story.
But
Of
it's
that
so like that's so crazy to me because if it's a game that I know I don't really like, to me there's nothing for me to say I accomplished it on a harder level. Like I'm gonna play on a lesser level because I just want the story.
Yeah, I just want the story. Yeah.
Yeah,
But why is it like we can't do that? Like, why is it like
in a way we believe that if you play it on the easy, you're like not a good gamer.
Like,
man, I'm trying to get my money's worth. God damn it, I'm
Right,
not
you're
right.
a low tier. You're a low
for
tier.
45 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
whatever? Shit, I got shit to do in the day. When I have
They might have to get me on a student on the next round. Say what you want, but I want to play this game. And
because the story is engaged. It gets you. It grabs you. You wanna complete it because the way they like this is part of it. The way they do the story, the intro is dope. So if you want to see the intro, you can rewind and start this podcast back.
It's like each big boss. There's like I think 5 mini bosses. Each has different characteristics.
Yeah.
Each with a different story. Each with a different type of move set. And you have to upgrade your slots. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't do your upgrades, you just wasting time.
When you say like. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say because Lady played a game that reminds me of it. It's just this is a beat 'em up.
Death's Door.
No, not Death's Door. Hades. Because you got to
remind you of Hades.
Yes.
They said
then I'm not playing.
See?
I'm not playing.
Oh my gosh! Come on, y'all. I don't like roguelikes either.
Y'all
to be real, I don't like
Hades
roguelikes
is a
either.
good game, but I don't like roguelikes.
I don't like roguelikes either. That's the thing. I don't like, but I do love beat 'em ups. I like fighting games and beat 'em ups.
Right.
So,
I like beat 'em ups, but yeah.
So
I don't
this is like if they had a baby, because you got to do like you got to get upgrades to improve your character as you go through each run and stuff in order to progress in the story. So it's roguelike, and that's why I want to decrease the difficulty in order to progress. Excuse me.
Right. Because like with Hades, there's no decreased difficulty, right? And there's always a punishment.
No.
Yeah, I don't want that. I'm not being punished. The fact.
Well, no, it's not. It doesn't. Well, I mean,
people who like them games, y'all
what?
Y'all who?
Look,
I don't
y'all
like games
punishment.
like that.
Like punishment. You like punishment.
No, don't put.
You say I like to be punished?
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
I will plead the fifth.
See?
Anyway,
I'm right.
I think Boogie's right on that because I think y'all do like punishment.
Yeah, like y'all like to be punished.
No. Between roguelikes and souls likes.
Anyway, it is $40, okay, and it's a good game. What my strategy is for as far as streaming wise, if I'm stuck on a boss, we just stuck on a boss. I'll beat the boss offline. We'll get to the next level. I'll stream that. So my goal is to figure out. Forgot his name, but he fucked me up. He had a big ass stick.
Oh yeah. Well, in the grasslands kind of area.
No, he inside a temple.
Oh no, I beat him.
Inside the temple.
I beat the temple dude.
Yeah, that second one got me good. Got me good.
He's something else.
And that's all I have been playing actually.
Yeah, well, CHAREECE here. I have not had much time to play this week. My daughter had surgery on her knee, so I've been and taking care of her. And
man, I praise thee.
And working on schoolwork. I got a unit assignment due at midnight tonight.
Can we tell people? Because I feel like we should be able to celebrate.
No, we just had this conversation before.
Okay. While I was away.
We're not doing it?
Yeah.
So we're not doing it?
Come on.
Man.
I say we should pump it up.
We should.
Pump. I don't like that.
All right.
Okay.
Bet. Okay. This May, I graduate from college, Georgia Southern.
Yes. Let's go.
Yeah.
These ladies right here encouraged me to go back. Besides them and my husband are probably literally the only ones that know. But it is May. They have their invitations, and I told them they do not have to come.
Let's go.
Like, FaceTime them. But yeah, so I graduated in May, and then after that, we're just gonna, I don't know. We're just waiting till May. After May, then we'll plan some more. But right now, we're just looking forward to May.
Focus. She got that. She focused. That's all.
Yes. But yeah, so now let's get into these topics. But apparently, I don't know if anybody was here a couple of weeks ago, but there was a challenge issued.
Challenge.
And now the challenge has officially been accepted.
The official
And so-
Talking about my
terms.
challenge. Okay, I was just
Yes.
checking out my Amazon Fresh. Okay, you
Yes.
talking about the challenge?
Yes, we're talking about the challenge. So, if, for those who didn't notice, who didn't remember, LBOOGIE challenged Lady Infamous.
I feel like I wasn't the only one, but
She wasn't. She
we go ahead
wasn't.
and say
No,
it.
excuse
I
me.
We go ahead and say
co-signed.
it's just
I
me.
co-signed.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
okay.
right, cool.
Lady
I co-signed.
LBOOGIE and Delilah
Okay.
challenged Lady Infamous.
That's
I
right.
had to hush mouth because I was
Always.
not trying to get up in there.
There's
Right
always
now, I'm still traumatized. But
you
play
fine.
they
You
challenged
did
Lady
fine.
Infamous to play Resident Evil 4,
The remake.
the remake. And apparently they have worked out their terms and conditions. So please,
Yes,
if you would
yes.
list your terms.
I don't got the
Yes.
Google Doc on me right now.
What?
How
Okay,
you-
so
Look, I'll pull it up.
Yeah.
okay, I
we
can,
have-
okay. It's 8-hour streams. We're gonna split it. We're gonna split it throughout the week. One shot every 2 hours.
Why every 2 hours? I had
That's
to
what
go
it said
every
on
one.
yours. No, that's what it said on yours. I copied it from yours.
Oh.
Yeah, we kind of.
Damn, how you gonna set me up like that?
No, I'm just, usually I would be like, but I went and checked yours and I was like, yours say that too. So I guess that's what we said.
All right.
I mean, I think it's not enough, but y'all the drinkers. I ain't the drinker. So
Well, I'm gonna be drinking on a weekday,
Yeah,
so
like
that's
she
gonna
don't
be
drink.
extra funny.
She don't
That's
drink
what we-
liquor.
I don't drink a shot. I ain't trying to do shots. Like, I don't. No, thank
I'll
you.
make a hot toddy. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Or
You want me
something-
to? You want me to just read down the line?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So play 8 hours of Resident Evil. She says 7, but it's 4 remake. Split into 3 streams on the GWG channel. All right. A shot every 2 hours. Camera is on, except for smoke breaks. Playthrough is on normal. You can take breaks, but if it gets too scary, too much for you, but it can be no longer than 10 minutes, or we add to your time. This is mine, Delilah. Must keep moving. If there is
Right.
a puzzle that is too difficult, look that shit up.
Yes.
Okay.
Don't
Ask
get
to
no
not slow
idle
down
in
the
there.
game progress.
I like that one. I
What
absolutely
you
like
mean?
that
So what?
one.
Don't get mad because I don't know the puzzles. Yo, they had some fucking
But
grungy
you was
ass
eating up a
puzzles.
ton of time.
But
I'm
like, you
we
burning
ain't
through
seen that
hours.
shit. We stuck on this screen.
You gotta keep.
They was
Keep
like, they
it
was
moving.
like
okay?
when they saw that first puzzle from scoring, they like, man, we lost this shit because she's taking too much time with these fucking puzzles.
Hell yeah. All right. And then the prize is the $50 gift card of your choice.
Right.
I
That
said,
sound
you
good.
it's. I got my hot toddy ready. I got the game already downloaded. I got my outfit ready. I got my wig prepped up.
Okay.
I'm going
You
if I
downloaded
gotta
4,
take
right?
me a nap before I start. Yes, I'm
Okay.
prepped. I'm ready to go. It ain't nothing. We got it.
All right.
So that's
So
supposed
what
to
I'm gonna
start
do is
tonight,
after.
I guess is what you're saying.
I'm sorry.
When you
You're
starting?
gonna
When you
start that
starting?
tonight?
When you starting it?
I'm starting tonight.
Tonight.
At what time?
I think I want to do between 6 and 7, but I said 7 on the
Pacific.
dock. Yeah, 7. Yeah, 7 my time. 7 p.m. my time. Gives me, a space to do what I need to do before I actually do it. And then we're gonna do that tonight. You guys are welcome to join. It's gonna be fun. I know.
I was telling her I feel like that's late, but she is on the West
Okay,
Coast.
I mean,
and
we
we're
can
on
do
the
it-
East
we can
Coast.
do- okay.
No, because I want it to be dark outside.
Yeah,
please.
It's not even dark at 7. It ain't even dark at 7 o'clock.
Sunset is at 7, so once you get going good, it'll be dark.
It'll be dark. That
Yes.
means I'm be
Don't
ready and
worry.
everything by what?
Y'all be nice. Y'all
By
in the East Coast, people can be in
8:45.
their beds with their little iPads, their little laptops, just sit right there.
Yep, that's how I watch CHAREECE too. Shit.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
so-
had to have CHAREECE audio off though. Like we ain't playing with that.
Yo, I still be like, when I'm like real quiet and I hear something, I'm like, what is that? Like,
Yeah, that's all the time.
So-
I'll play the scary game. I'm sitting there like, what's that?
Yes, it will be on the GWG channel. It will be on the GWG channel. So
Yeah.
let that be known. But I will say that after I beat the challenge, I'm gonna continue on and beating the story, and we're gonna move it over to my channel. But
Oh, you talking about you want to play all the way through?
No. I'm gonna play it all the way through, but I'm gonna play the first 8 hours on the GWG channel and then just finish the rest on mine.
Oh, so she playing.
Right. So why? Yeah. So why we just got?
Why we got a time limit then? Why we got a time limit?
Just beat the game.
No.
Okay, then let me add my clause in it then. Lady
No.
complete the whole
Gotta
game
put it on the dot.
GWG.
Right.
Has to complete the whole game.
No, not for no 50. Not for no 50. Not for no 50.
Y'all,
You know
we
you
can
gonna
increase
get
the budget.
If you was already gonna play through, then the 50 is the cherry on top. That's the
It
bonus.
is.
No.
it.
Y'all trying to
Because
take
you
me
would
out
have
of
played
4
it
hours.
for free.
No.
Nah, fair.
No,
Okay,
y'all-
let's
no.
check. Let's check how long to beat.
And then like, wait, the original
It's 12
was like,
hours. It's 12 hours.
Okay,
12
so
hours.
even still, look, there you go. That's an extra day. Boom. You can finish it
No,
here.
no, ma'am.
We need a poll in here. Where is how?
No, fuck that poll shit. No.
Y'all see?
No.
You talking about fuck that poll shit today?
No. That is not no.
Man, we can
No,
figure
y'all not
it
gonna
out.
add time on my shit. It's gonna be 8 hours. Everybody
we can
up in
bump that
here.
to- okay, if we increase the
That ain't
the
fair.
poll,
That ain't fair.
if
That
we-
ain't fair.
Listen, can let me say what
Yes,
I'm saying. We
yes.
can increase the earnings if you increase the time. I put an extra tip in there.
And you already know I'm gonna tip you.
Man, you trying to set me up? No, ma'am. No dice.
12. So instead of 8 hours, 12 hours. Boom.
No, ma'am. How many hours you did, Charisse?
I
8
did
hours?
8.
Okay, LBOOGIE, how many hours you did? Less than 8 or around?
She did.
Was it? Okay, how many hours you did?
Less.
Lila?
I did
less than
8.
8?
I did 8.5.
Okay, 8.5.
I'm joking. I did 8. I ate 8 dead.
Oh,
stop.
everybody
Come on.
did.
Oh, look, this little.
But like,
I did it wrong.
Nah,
I did it wrong.
You did it wrong. No.
Look, but we could. But the thing is, we can
no,
always
ma'am.
we make these rules. Don't get it twisted. We make these rules. Meaning we can change them. We can
One shot
adjust
per
them.
donation. First of all,
That's a good one.
y'all
I like
really
that.
asked-
I like that. One shot per donate. I like that.
No. I did that with a game. What game was it?
Oh my God! I think we had her kind of lit that night. I remember that.
No, nah.
Oh,
fuck all
let's
that.
go. Let's go. The poll is up.
Nah. Come on, y'all be
Go
real
vote.
with be
Let
real.
us
Be
know-
real.
let us know
Everybody,
what y'all
okay.
want. Let
I'm
us know what
pleading
y'all
my case.
want.
I'm pleading my case. Everybody on the panel did 8 hours. I
that
feel
was the
like
first
But look,
round.
we
That was
control.
the
That
first
was round
round.
1. Everybody to
That
finish
was
the round.
round.
what?
This is round.
Oh, I love it.
Delilah ain't say
I'm
shit.
co-signing.
all
I'm co-signing. I am co-signing.
Tell me.
I'm co-signing. Listen. That
Nah,
was
I
round
gotta
1.
agree to that. See, look, the whole game. Y'all some bitches, man. All of y'all. All of you. All of you.
That was round 1. We on round 2 now. The stakes have
Okay.
changed.
The whole
The
game.
stakes have changed. There's 12 hours minimum. 12 hours
One
minimum.
thing, you shouldn't open your mouth.
I didn't say nothing. I was
Yes, you
confident.
did. You were like,
Well, I'm gonna put the rest of the game. I'm gonna put the rest of the game on my channel. Oh, for
So,
real? That's what we doing.
you can play
Okay.
Yeah. So
Oh,
that's why
okay,
like,
so-
I
Because
can play the whole
listen,
game.
because to be real, you're splitting the audience now. Like, because instead of them coming here every time to watch the first 2, they gotta go to your channel to finish the movie. I don't go to the movie down the theater down the street, watch half the
Oh,
movie,
damn.
and go
Delilah,
to the
why you have to say it like that? What's the prize, Delilah, for the whole game?
Well, I don't know. I ain't thought about the
No,
prize.
well, shit. You need to figure something because right now you guys are jumping on me.
We can up it
we
to
can up the
$100.
stakes. Oh, we got hundreds around here. Let's get it.
Up to $100.
We can
$100
do
you
it.
can get of your choice.
Yes, we can. We can.
But
do
you
that.
gotta finish the whole game.
The whole game.
She looking like, that sounds good though.
No, I don't think I want that.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, maybe
You
she-
was
maybe she just wanted to-
you was already gonna finish the game.
Like, oh yeah, y'all,
Yeah.
I finished my hit. This the end of this. The play.
End of the
This-
year, right?
No. This is the end of her doing the stream for the the challenge. Okay, y'all, finished my 8 hours. When y'all hop to my channel,
Right.
Okay,
Where you can watch
okay.
the rest.
I see.
you can
That's
finish.
all right. You know what? Okay. We'll just have to adjust the date.
Shakira's talking about it should only be $75.
12, okay, look, 12 hours. No, I got it. 12
Look at
hours.
Shakira
or I
trying
beat
to
the
save
game.
us some
Whatever
money
comes
around
first.
here.
12 hours, 12 hours, or beat the game, whatever comes first.
Okay.
That's
Same rules gotta apply though. We're not sitting on a puzzle for 20 minutes.
Facts.
no, we don't
So
those
same
other
rules apply.
I
Same
agree.
rules apply, but
12
my 12
I
hours.
say 13 hours or plus.
Man, fuck all that shit, man.
Hit one more hour.
Because
No,
what if,
no,
like, what,
no,
like, what if
no,
you get, what if you get to
no.
the end? What if you get to the end and it goes over? It's a smidgen. It goes
No,
over.
no. 12 hours, or I beat the game, whichever
For
comes first.
$75, right?
No, what the
Because if we doing 50 for 8 hours, 16 hours.
Oh, that's a good
Wow.
point. That's a good point. That makes sense.
Yo,
That is not fair. So you want me to complete the game after you just offered? You just trying to lowball me, yo.
No,
no, I'm not.
no, she
we
didn't.
paying $50 for 8 hours, so
Right.
that
Yes.
would make sense to do
16
hours.
16
or
hours
100.
for 100.
No,
That makes
ma'am.
sense.
16, or if you complete the
That
game.
ma'am, at 16 hours, you basically walking around the game. I decline
We
that.
said
I'm
whichever
fine.
came first.
Whichever
And then
came
beat the
first.
game or
I said
16
12 hours or whatever came
But
first.
no, we
for the
talking
$100.
about the. I'm with Boogie.
See how they do me?
$50
Look, we
because
discussed
the
these
value-
rules
This
before we-
this regular simple math. 50 for 8,
50 for 8.
it's 100 for 16.
Yeah.
Oh hell no! I'll take the 50 for 8. What you mean? I'll take it. I don't gotta stream it. I don't even have to move the audience. I don't even have to. I'll play it on my own free time and show y'all some clips. But if
Wow.
we gonna do that, if we
Wow.
gonna do that, if we gonna
Wow.
do that,
Dang.
That's just simple math. How?
that's fine. That's fine. I'll take the 8 hours, and there will be no, and that's it. Y'all won't see nothing else from Resident Evil 4 but these 30-second clips off of YouTube.
Wow.
That's it. Ain't gonna be no continuation. It stops right there. Simple as that.
Hey, she put the foot down.
Right? She petty.
And I'm not petty. That's fine.
That's
I'm
all
not-
good.
The 8 hours,
So,
and that's it. That's a
She
wrap.
wanted that $100 bad, boss.
If
And she
y'all
was
want to
like,
check
nah.
it out,
Nah.
I'm trying to go to Japan or Thailand. The fuck?
If it starts tonight, about
It's starting
8:30.
tonight.
We gonna pop in and get ready for the lobby. Everybody have their drinks.
Okay, El Boogie. I'm
Ray
still.
said, lady act like she on the witness stand. Oh.
I am going to play the 8 hours. I'm gonna, accept the original rules that we had, the 8 hours, the breaks, and not moving and stuff. So I accept those rules. All that extra shit, y'all can throw that shit out the window. I'm not even doing it.
Yes,
I'm
ma'am.
not moving. I'm not continuing
We
with
were
the
so
stream
close,
after the
man.
8 hours.
I
I'm
mean,
not-
you could do it. That's
She knows
the
she
problem.
can.
I ain't gonna
That's
do
the
it.
thing. That's the thing. She knows she can, but it's whatever.
So, because I feel like, okay, so if
But you didn't beat your game.
Okay, that's not
That's
what I
different. That was
agree
round 1. We on round 2
And
now.
listen,
Delilah is
to.
still
And it's
on
already a
round
game
two.
that you feel like you could beat, and $100 ain't enough.
Nah, I'm
What's
good. I'm gonna
enough?
take my 80. I'm gonna take my 8 hours, and that's it. That's
So
it.
that sounds like maybe you weren't gonna finish the game now, because if it's not even, I have a different amount. It's
Right.
just I don't want to do it now.
Yeah, that's
That sound more like I feel like I ain't gonna finish it, so I'd rather take 50 and get something than get nothing.
Oh, you trying to bullshit me? Have it. That shit ain't gonna work with me, girl. I will take my 8 hours. I'll take my 8 hours.
Dang.
There's no peer pressure like your friends' peer pressure.
I know that shit's right, but nah, y'all not gonna buckle with me. I'm good. But the thing is though, after I do my 8 hours and we gonna talk this shit and be like, yeah, I did my 8 hours. Y'all gonna find some reason that it wasn't enough for lady. It's always that way with y'all. I
Always,
love y'all.
always.
Where
Always.
she get that from? Where she get
Oh,
that
it's always. Please, I'm gonna need receipts. 'Cause
Right.
Okay, I ain't got them. I got memory.
You got memories.
Okay, now for real, El Boogie, for real. So are you cool with the 8
like we
hours?
targeted her, so that's just why.
Right.
No, I'm just. I don't know.
That's what she said.
That's okay.
We target her and on the regular.
Okay.
She made
So are
it
you,
up.
El Boogie? Are you good with the 8 hours?
Yeah.
It's not as fun,
You sure?
but it's whatever.
Yeah. Right. I'm gonna make sure I watch the whole time too, so I can make sure your ass ain't dawdling.
What you mean? I didn't hear that. I didn't hear.
Time. I want to make sure you're not dawdling.
Yeah, make sure you.
Oh, like I'm bullshitting time.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. Not a problem. I will. I'll see y'all tonight.
Everybody agree. 8 hours, $50.
Yeah.
All right. Oh my God.
Cool.
So
now, you do know if you
have
want
a show
another
today.
50 though, you got to pay another 8. But you know, we ain't gonna go into that.
Man, I'm good with that. I am
Yeah.
aware of that, Delilah. I don't
If
want to
you-
play.
I'll put that in the closet. Now, if you're feeling froggy at the end of your
I gotta see it.
you can
I gotta see it.
always
It gotta be in the
play
clause.
another 8 for $50.
No, you gotta put that in the clause. You gotta put that in the clause.
there. Right meow.
18 votes. Whole game, man. Y'all kiss my ass, chat. Man. I love y'all too, but y'all get on my nerves. Y'all just want to set me up for fucking failure. Whole game, shots and smoke breaks. I'm gonna act a fool. No, I'm not doing it.
But that's not all in one night. It's not all in one night. Anyway, yeah, let's go. Sorry,
That's okay.
sorry, host.
That's okay,
It's your
Delilah.
show.
Because that's
No,
right,
no.
Delilah. I got you, Delilah. I got you.
Well, okay. I don't know what that means.
Wait,
but
wait,
okay.
I heard that.
wait.
You're
We-
the tone.
we
The
can't
tone
even-
changed and everything.
I would say
That's
can't
okay.
be
I'm gonna
offering
focus on
challenges.
this challenge.
Can't
I'm
do
gonna
the
focus on
next
this one.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna get Delilah on the next one. I
Oh,
promise
dang.
you.
Okay. All right. That's all right. It's okay.
I'm gonna
I
give her
ain't-
all
see,
these
I ain't-
stupid
I ain't
calls.
gonna-
I'm gonna get her
I
all
ain't
these
gonna
stupid
chicken out on
calls.
mine. I ain't gonna chicken out like that.
This
You know what I'm
hey yo,
saying?
you act like this is some ridiculous ass clause.
No, it's not
You
ridiculous.
act like we telling you to wear Captain America suit and shit while you streaming. Like we didn't add no crazy shit.
No,
We just
I'm
telling
cool.
you to
I'm
play
cool.
the game.
I'm gonna play the 8 hours. Yes, ma'am. And there's a clause. If I feeling froggy,
This that look, I'm gonna do you. This that Sagittarius coming out right here. Woe is me. Woe is me.
woe is me. I ain't
Oh,
seen a
man.
lick of Resident Evil 4. I'm scared of shit. I don't know if they got the sewer roaches in there. I need them to change the whole gang of shit. I'm
Probably
not
have.
ready.
You know they do, and you know that you don't like bugs. I already ready for you to like jump a couple of times.
I need to look it up and see when the bugs come. If it's 8 hours in.
Yo, that's really good.
Yeah,
All right. We're good.
lady, I'll be there with you, lady.
Thank you, Charisse.
I got you.
Thank you.
You know,
So the-
laughing in the back. But yes, so we're moving on to our the challenge has been issued and accepted. We have our terms and conditions, and it's gonna start tonight on our channel here. So y'all please come back and be ready for that later on tonight. Good times, folks. Good times. But yes, on to our topics, and we first gonna, I guess, patent wars. I don't know. Monster Energy drink is suing.
Oh, Roach is right, Stitch. God damn it.
Look,
Let's
Stitch
go.
is not helping the situation. Okay. Oh my God, it's gonna be hilarious.
Yes, it is.
But Monster Energy drink is suing a indie developer who won't to put the
Ooh.
word monster in the title of their game. Not Monster Energy, not Energy Monster, just the word monster as part of the subtitle of their game. Monster Energy has done this before. If you remember back a couple of years ago when Phoenix Rising was coming out, the original title for that game was Gods and Monsters. But Monster Energy
That's right.
tried to sue Ubisoft, and so Ubisoft changed their name to fight to just do away with the whole issue. So Monster Energy is doing it again, and this indie developer says they're going to fight the case because, again, why is this
Monsters is such a generic.
yes.
Right.
Yeah.
It ain't even top tier energy drink. Get out of here.
But I've been
Yeah.
seeing like a ton of people like bringing up these like super frivolous clauses. Like I saw Chipotle is suing some salad company because they have a Chipotle bowl.
Wow.
But Chipotle is literally
Yeah, see,
an
like,
ingredient
Yeah.
in like a lot of cookies. So,
Flavoring.
like,
Yeah.
right. So they're like, oh, they're still in their thing, but it like totally is a different type of bowl. And I don't know. I laugh because Roy Wood Jr. was like, I'm mad these two white companies are fighting over the word Chipotle.
And let alone suing an indie developer. Like, they don't even have enough money to. Sure.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know, maybe because it is kind of frivolous, and it's like, why would you even do this in the first place? Like, Monster is such a. Are you gonna go after like books with the title in it or something?
Right.
Like, I don't understand where you would go with that. But I just thought it was interesting.
It's another thing that stands out to me is that, like I said, different industry. Monster's a drink. This is an indie game. Like, how is that even related? So if I was an indie company, I would probably, try to fight it too, because come on. And but the fact that they won before, that could come back to bite them. I don't know. Yeah,
well, they necessarily didn't win. Ubisoft just gave up before it even like reached. Like,
because I forgot what they changed the name to, but I do remember when it was called Gods and Monsters. I do remember that.
It's Phoenix Rising.
Phoenix Rising. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So there's that. So and then moving on to our next topic, because we're kind of light this week. I don't know if everybody has heard of the new streaming site Kick.
Yes.
But a lot of
the memes.
Yes. A lot of the established streamers, well, I don't want to say a lot, some established streamers are moving over. Sort of the middle tier are also moving over to this new streaming service. So we're gonna the main reason is the money. Apparently on Twitch you get the 50-50 split. 50 goes to Twitch, 50 goes to the streamer.
I know, is that high?
Yeah, ma'am.
On Kick, 95% of your revenue goes to you,
Wow.
and 5% goes to the actual service, and you get it that day instead of waiting until you reach a set amount at the end of the month.
So do instant payouts? Ooh,
instant payouts.
That is appealing.
So that's one of the main reasons why a lot of people are going to Kick. But imagine that apparently from the site it looks just like Twitch, just different like color scheme or something, but it doesn't have it has a lot of different things that Twitch doesn't agree with, like that they've banned on Twitch, like gambling and stuff of that nature. Like you can, I think I've went over there and I felt like saw full-fledged movies being played. Like, yeah. So there's a lot of people who talk about switching, or they do multiple streams on different platforms, and Kick is one of them. So what are your thoughts on this, ladies?
I mean, wow, they got gambling. But oh, go ahead, lady.
No, go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off.
I was just gonna say that I feel like the whole streaming thing for people who play or people who stream like as 100% their job, it almost feels like now this is kind of the trend that they're gonna keep having to move from place to place because there's no protections, right, for them. This is like very much on the same level of how Uber drivers were. And like there's, they're mistreated because the companies can. But yeah, I mean, I hope it would make Twitch, make some concessions, just like when Mixer was around, right? We had had Twitch make some updates and quality of life, stuff. So hopefully that'll happen this time around. But I don't know. It's kind of hard when you're in a space that there's no rules. There really aren't any established rules for streamers.
Yeah.
So
it's very loose over there. Very loose.
Yeah. There've been stories of, offensive names being passed through as public. I'm not going to say them. There has been favoritism that there was a streamer that had a name. Kick took the name and gave it to a more popular streamer because they wanted it.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so yes, there's like more gambling sites and more sexual abuse things, I would say. They're barely like, barely like crossing that. Okay, they doing something offensive against the rules or stuff, or immoral, I would say. But I've been noticing people in my TL that is, happy that they're there and because they're making money, but then there's some that's be like, Kick is don't have any safety protocols for their people, for certain people,
Right.
So I'm not like a streamer no more. And it really ain't for the money. At this point, it really ain't about the money. So if you want to make some extra money on Kick, that's fine, but you gotta know this was a wild, wild west. So you might get an offensive slur here, you might get a sexualized comment here, you know, or something that just hurts your feelings, you know.
Yeah, and it's like very, I mean, I don't know, you feel like they should already have that baked in, right? Because they know what's happened at Twitch. But at the same time, they probably just put this stuff out there, not complete, and figure they'll make changes as they go. But hopefully they will start to implement some things for that type of stuff, because it's not going to be here long if they don't.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just right now, like while you all were talking, I was trying to look at, you know, I'm always curious about who owns what. And Kick apparently is owned by Ed Craven, which is also the he owns stake.com, which is a cryptocurrency casino gambling site. And I'm thinking so I'm thinking that's why that's allowed on the streaming service. But I mean, he's a very young guy, I think like 27 years old, Australian, and so he really cares about, you know, that's what he knows, right, as far as Twitch and things like that. So he really wants to compete in that space. So he's doing it basically because he's a billionaire and he can do it. That's the only reason why he do it. So the only thing that I think Kick may have a good benefit is the fact that you got billionaire backing it. It's meaning you got financial stability for it to at least get off the ground. But where it goes from there, I don't know. This, to me, that means that revenue, you don't really care about revenue. He already a billionaire. He don't care about revenue that Kick makes. You get what I'm saying? So the financial stability is there. You know, so if they iron out all of the issues that you all pointed out, as far as like the hate stuff, the gambling stuff, you know, trying to tame some of that, I could see it being a good platform, because that 95%, the 5% split, that's huge. That's life changing. You know,
instant
payouts, right? So, yeah, I mean, that's interesting. Like, and it's funny because like for me, I only heard like bits and pieces, but like I said, I always try to look at who owns what. And so now that I know that Ed Craven owns that, it's definitely going to carry a bit of controversy, right? But I always care about financial stability with stuff like this. And if people can make money doing the same thing they're doing on Twitch, then competition is great. It should force Twitch to either improve their profit splits or something. So we'll see.
Agreed.
Yeah.
All right, then. So we're gonna wait and see on Kick and see how it looks.
Right. Right.
3-6 months if it's still kicking around. But yes, and in our latest drama with Sony, Microsoft, and Activision, I don't even know. Sony now is telling people that Microsoft will. This one is confusing to me because everybody knows Digital Foundry is the site that like tests out the graphics of different games. Yeah, the differences and where it's, you know, just basically who has the better graphics. They test different games between consoles. They have graphics cards, stuff of that nature. But now Sony is like, Microsoft will now tell Digital Foundry to purposely lie or something. I don't know. Wow. It was a lie. It was a reach.
That was definitely a reach.
Right.
Exactly what I was gonna say. Reaching.
Because even though on paper the Series X is a tad bit more powerful than the PlayStation 5, but when Digital Foundry always comes out with their reviews, 9 times out of 10 they're always favoring PlayStation 5.
Right.
So
or downplaying the issues on PlayStation 5.
Yes.
Right.
And downplaying the superiority of Xbox One X. But you know.
And this is a third-party person. Like, they have absolutely nothing like
to do
with either company. So like, why would they? I don't know.
Like, and what about?
Maybe they know that they already take money.
My thing is,
yo, damn.
My thing is this, though, like it's I don't know what I want to say to that, but it's like, why would you compromise your own credibility doing something like that? And also, you got to still pull out a quality product for players. Like, and we're gonna call that junk out regardless. We're gonna be like, yeah, this is buggy, fix this. We're gonna, you know what I mean? So
Yeah, because I feel the same way with like
reach is the perfect word for it. Perfect word.
Yeah, the same way that like I take Digital Foundry for what it is. I could literally just not listen to anyone talking and watch the video, right? Because just like Metacritic and everything else, I don't take those as our source of truth, right? I don't see that and say, okay, this is what it is. So they say the game is bad. I'm not playing the game. I have never done that. I have always speculated, right, on whether what they're saying is true or not. But it's still, for me as a gamer, I have to play the game for myself to know if I'm going to like it or not.
Yeah, and what trips me out with Digital Foundry is like those 3 frames per second differences between the consoles aren't gonna make that bit of like you're not gonna really notice that in most cases, you know, unless they got like a locked frame rate and one's unlocked between the consoles. But it's very rare that you see like a drastic difference between them. And usually when that does happen, a patch comes like a week later. Like, so I don't get why they would right now. Like, I feel like they're just throwing stuff to the wall, hoping it stick. And,
well, that's a damn problem because. That's a dim problem, and it for me it's like I don't hold weight to what Digital Foundry says when it comes to consoles and games and stuff like that, because in the beginning when I first watched it, I'm like, okay, cool, they showing the differences between the consoles and see which game will be perform the best, but then it's always a dig at my preferred console, and I'm like, are you being honest or are you being biased? You know? So at that point, I'm like, okay, well, I'm not going to even hold weight of what you're saying. And I really focus more on the real actual consumers, which is like, you know, my friends, my comrades, my associates that actually, you know, pay for the actual games and services. And they'll let me know, you know, is it running like it's supposed to run? Does it look good? You know? It ain't shit sticking on that wall, Delilah. So,
I mean, the decision had already been made though, because this is 2 UK regulators. Like, this was just like, I'm mad that you made your decision type of thing. Like, well, fuck you then type of thing.
Basically,
because
that's what it seemed like. Yeah.
Like they done already made a decision. They can't renege the decision. They can't pull it back and be like, oh, now Sony said something else.
So that was the group that said that consoles that like they already know that it's not gonna. Competition's not going to be hurt. Not going to hurt the console market. So it's like they're just
That's
saying
what their decision was.
Yeah. Okay, I get what you mean.
Yeah, this was Sony's like rebuttal to the decision.
Which honestly, if I'm not mistaken, they didn't even have to put this out. Like their decision.
They could have kept this in the
right.
They could have kept it in
the drafts. I remember somebody said this could have stayed in the drafts. Like y'all didn't have to tell nobody this.
So
I have a question.
Go ahead with your question.
What? Jim Ryan's still working for Sony?
Yes, he is.
Come on, he the CEO.
So, I mean, why would...
She know he is.
I wasn't trying to troll. I was just like, as a CEO of a company, right, I will be curious of what they're talking in the office, because as far as him as an individual, he has not been doing his best to get enough, you know, people to sway in his favor. So
I want to hear what everybody talks about in the office. I mean,
what they need to be talking about is, hey, somebody get up Microsoft and see if we can get this deal.
Right.
If we go back to the original deal they offered us, or you know,
so they're gonna renege.
I mean, I don't know if the decision was put in place with the concessions that Microsoft offered, because that typically is what happens. Like they say, okay, we're fine with this happening with all the concessions agreed to.
I ain't heard nothing about concessions in a while.
Well, they had already said that they were going to do the 10-year thing, and that was it.
But hey, if they can get it running on the Switch and give it to Nintendo for 10 years, I'm sure that deal for PlayStation was looking kind of pretty.
I mean, it was the same deal. 10 years. You're not getting no extra.
They already said, I think it's like
I think that's
the
in
10 years. Like, come on.
Right.
Yeah.
They want. I think before it was less than that. It was less than 10.
It was 3 years.
It was 3 years at the very beginning. Yes.
And I think one of the main things they don't want to put on Game Pass, which I'm not even it don't have to be on Game Pass, but I think Game Pass people should get like
A
free
discount,
perks.
like free
Yeah.
perks and shit.
Free
Yeah,
perks.
Like
I feel like you
Like
would.
normal?
Yeah, you would still get free perks, right? Yeah.
Yeah, give us the same thing that PlayStation players been getting for the last couple of years.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's like one of those things that Sony is mad that they aren't going to have the same leverage that they had before, and so they're upset. But tough shit. You get what you get, and you don't pitch a fit.
Well, they is pitching a big fit, and I think they're gonna continue to pitch one for a while.
I
We'll
think
break
this
out
is-
that small violin for them.
Yeah, I think Sony's, they have lost their why. Like, they don't know why they're doing it anymore. It's just
Right.
like,
Ooh, I hadn't thought about that.
yeah,
Like
like
they're just arguing just to
just to
argue. now.
argue at this point. But they already said that it's not about getting Call of Duty. It's about
Right.
stopping the deal.
Right.
So for
Which
me, that
this makes
changes
even more
everything.
sense. Right. Like this is even more asserting that fact.
Yeah.
They just want to block this shit.
Period.
Yeah. That's it. Wrap it up.
Yeah.
So petty. I kind of like it, but then I kind of don't.
I do got a question. I got to pivot off that. I do got. So how do y'all think? Because I know we've mentioned before. Like, do you think how this may affect relationships in the future? But also,
Yeah.
how do you think this changes the perception, gamer perception towards Sony? Do you think, because they've been saying all kind of stuff in this what's been coming out, like, so how do you all feel about that? Do you think this changes does this change your perception?
For us, because to us, we already thought Sony was kind of shady to begin with.
Right. I feel like the informed Xbox player has already had the opinion that they do these things. So this is not news. So it doesn't change their perception. And then I think for Sony, only people who are also informed also know this is Sony and have kept their mouth shut. So their opinions have not changed.
Yeah.
The only
Sony
people,
onlys.
right? The only people who I think may have perceptions change are people who aren't as engrossed into the gaming media and industry, and then those folks who are just for clicks.
Yeah. I can see that.
Yeah. What, Rain, what you talking about? The more you F around, the more you find out. Is that for Sony? Thank you for the $4.99 super chat. The
Yes,
more
sir.
you F around, the more you find out. Yeah. Yeah.
That's interesting. But yeah,
I don't know. Like, is there going to be consequences for Sony with all this rah-rah? You know what I mean?
So.
I don't think so.
I do wonder about that, like, legally. Like, can you just go
Yeah.
in there and say whatever you want? And,
Right. Slander anyone?
right. Like, could we see maybe counter,
Right.
Well, you remember now a couple weeks ago, now the Congress is looking to the trade deal between, two whole countries because of this. So, like, I don't know. If that's the
last week's
consequences they want.
discussion, yeah, about just the
Yeah.
whole thing with Japan.
Yeah,
yeah.
you done drug this out so long that now the government is trying to.
They
get
looking at
involved,
you.
like,
They like, what you?
Yeah.
well,
Right.
hold on. They got the magnifying glass looking at you now. Like, why are you
Right.
doing all this? What's the? You not? You got in Japan. You got what? What they got? 95%, 98% of the market. 98% to Xbox is what, 2% of the market. So basically, why? Like, what's going on there? So I mean, it's, man, I swear, I feel like every week is something different. Every week is something
Yes.
new when it comes to this.
I know. Even as it gets closer, because I think before it was like spread out a little bit. We could have a couple of shows without having to talk about it.
Yeah,
but
now
as
it's like
we get
every
close to
week.
the close, it's
Mhm.
every week there's something.
Mm-hmm.
I
But
started
but-
adding the fact that by itself, Activision literally just got sued by the government. Like this.
well, that was you. Are you talking about the California lawsuit and everything?
Is that which one it is?
Because I was going to say that like one of the big reasons why they wanted to go ahead and sell was because of that lawsuit.
Well,
I mean, they got.
Like I
if you
said.
look at it, they're gonna regardless. They're just gonna have the reputation they're gonna have to go through all that, the PR, cleaning it up. And this is why
Yeah.
I want them to be sold, to be honest, as a fan.
Right.
I want them to be sold because I feel like it'll be better for the people.
Yep.
You know.
Agreed.
So,
And if the Microsoft gets some of the other company, they're gonna either be broke up and sold as pieces, which is not gonna be good.
and that opened up the door for like Tencent and all these other foreign.
And Saudi Arabia. They announced that they're going to be putting like $38 billion of their collective investing money
into gaming. Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of money, folks.
Yes.
They're planning on buying some studios, and it's like, you know, it's just always. I feel like so many people do not think in the terms of these foreign nations investing in us, because that used to be us doing that to other countries. So when it becomes them doing to us, then we are beholden to them.
Yeah,
They're reading our playbook and they're doing it better than us.
Yeah.
It's gonna the next 3 to 5 years are gonna be very interesting to see how this all shakes out.
Yeah. I agree.
So hold on to your butts, folks.
Right.
It's gonna be worse. It's
Hold
gonna be
on
crazy.
to your butts.
All right, so on to our lighter news. For our Star Wars fans, that might be just me and Boogie. Not really sure.
I like
Yesterday, was it yesterday?
Yesterday, today, and tomorrow.
Oh yeah. It has been like a gold mine of Star Wars news. I don't know if y'all
Star Wars Celebration.
It's not even
in
May
London,
5th.
Right? Thank you. I thought it was early.
May
too,
4th.
and I was like,
No.
May 4th. Yeah, May 4th. Yeah.
May the 4th be with you.
And,
Right.
And Revenge of the
of the
5th.
of the Sith. You gotta say it right.
It's the 5th.
The 5th. Yeah.
You gotta say it with the S.
The 5th. Oh.
May 5th.
All right. I guess.
It's May 5th, right?
It's May 5th. It's
Yeah,
Revenge of the 5th.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's so clever.
But like we got trailers of oh my god, what
Ashoka.
Ashoka. We got Indiana Jones trailer.
Oh my God.
Let's go.
All the feels with the indie
Yes.
trailer. I was worried. Honestly, I
Dude,
was
he's
worried
kinda old.
about indie. Yes,
Yeah,
but I'm watching
the tech.
him in
Y'all see the tech they
1922.
using though? You see the tech they using to
It
make him look
looks
young?
so
Oh my
good.
goodness. Let's go.
I was like, I'm
How
ready.
they got young Indy in
Buy my
there. They got
tickets
young
now.
Indy in there. Let's go.
Buy my tickets now.
Yes.
Yeah.
We got like the whole timeline that's coming up for the movies and TV shows, I believe.
Yeah. Where they're going to be spanning the whole timeline of the Star Wars
and
universe.
back.
Yes.
Like it's
They're
gonna
going,
be
yeah.
awesome.
Oh wow.
We get
Wait,
the
it's gonna be a
movies
TV
and
show?
The
Is that right?
Mandalorian story. It's gonna be TV show and movies.
Oh damn. Okay.
Yeah, because we're getting a movie for the Mandalorian to end that whole saga. Which I don't know if I like that because I mean, I'm so
I know. Like, I still want it, but you know, he tired of doing, you know, he gonna get tired of doing this.
Yeah. But like, it's the Mandalorian. So that's yeah. But I don't know. It was a lot, and like Twiggy said, we're supposed to get some more today. I thought it was all yesterday. I didn't know we was getting more today.
Yeah, there was a couple more today, but just the highlights. So we got Andor season 2. I'm gonna go through the list. Andor season 2. We have the Acolyte, which I hear is just like really fabulous. That's gonna be with the Wookiee and whatnot. And then they have Jon Favreau and all them talking about Star Wars. They got the Skeleton Crew that's coming. Ashoka, like we said. There's 3 new Star Wars movies on the way. What else? Then we had the indie trailer, and I think that was it. Yep. That was from yesterday.
And so, is there a reason why they released it yesterday? Was there like a special occasion, or they just?
Yeah, it's a Star Wars celebration in London right now.
Okay.
Star Wars celebration happens at different places. They've had it in LA. They've had it in New York.
Got it.
I think they've had it in Florida too. But yeah, so it's in London right now.
If they put that out yesterday, then what are they gonna do for May 4th and May 5th? Like,
That part, like,
it's like when they
Oh,
hold
I'm
it
sure
back.
they're
Are they
gonna.
holding
Well,
back?
because like they just talked about the 3 movies. They didn't say
Yeah.
what they were, or like I mean, like, you know, you didn't get trailers or
like the
anything
details.
like that.
They didn't go too much into the details.
no,
Is what you're saying.
it's just
Right.
basically announcements
Right.
of different stuff or who's playing this, who's playing. Because I like some people from the anime shows is actually coming into the live action.
Mhm.
So it was a good day yesterday. Star Wars fans are eating good right now.
Yeah, I don't know if you've seen that the animated series that's on Disney Plus, Tales of a Jedi.
Mhm.
Have you seen it?
Yes.
Oh my God, I just started watching it last night. I'm like, this is so like just mind blowing. It's like the first one is kind of telling you how Ashoka's story began, which you've never seen before. And then they start going into Count Dooku, and then you just get more insight to the characters, uh, and why they did what they did. And like I said, I really love how this story, I feel like, mirrors uh, the U.S. across,
Oh wow.
all of us things. So
So
I
you
don't
said
know.
this is called Tales of a Jedi.
Yeah,
And
Tales
this
of the Jedi is just like the animated series where they go into
and
right.
that what streaming service is that on, or what channels are
Disney
on?
Plus, girl, Disney Plus.
Oh,
All
shoot.
it's Disney Plus now.
The
That's
one
right.
that I
Everything
did
Disney
miss,
Plus.
the one that I did miss was if you saw the show last year, Star Wars Visions. That'll be coming. Season 2 will be coming out shortly. I need to see where that is because I don't see it on the page that I'm looking at now. But that's more of an anime style Star Wars, which is pretty cool. I enjoyed it.
Yeah. So, that's all I got for topics. If you got tidbits, ladies, go ahead and get your tidbits ready. Chat, if you got questions, go ahead and put your questions in the chat box. Big words, question. That way we can find them. But yes.
Well, how did anybody watch the Super Mario movie?
My daughter did. She said it was good. But she also said that there's a lot of references to older things from back in the day. And she was like, I don't understand how children of nowadays can actually get all the references because some of this stuff is like super old.
They won't.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, my kid is like, whenever she watches that stuff, she's like, what's this from? What's that from? She's constantly asking me.
Yeah. So I heard it was good.
Jack Black did his thing.
That's for the Star Wars thing, right?
Yeah, that's what he was 10 minutes.
Yeah, smart. That's all right. Yeah. I know for me, I definitely want to see the Mario. Go ahead.
No, go ahead, Delilah. Go
I was
ahead.
gonna say, I know for me, like I definitely want to see the Mario movie. I'm like, I try to schedule that. But if I had to pick a tidbit, it would be I've been trying to catch up on some shows. Like it's to the point now where I'll be doing something and trying to catch something. So right now, Power Ghost. I think that's the book. One of the books. I don't know. They got the weird labeling how they doing stuff. But the one Power Ghost or whatever. I'm on season 3 episode. I've just finished episode 4, and it's like it's just okay. But if you into that, definitely check it out. I kind of like the angle they're trying to do with this one, but it's still a bit different. But if you've watched the previous seasons, I definitely think you should watch this one. I've also trying to finish the Wu-Tang TV show they did, the American Saga. And I'm on the final season of that, which I know they've been wrapped that up. So hopefully I'll finish those. So, but I like it. I thought it was good. I love hip hop, and this is all about like early '90s hip hop. So it's so dope.
And that's the
that's on Hulu Plus, I believe.
Is that the one specifically for Wu-Tang? Because I saw there was another show that they had on Hulu that was like all of '90s hip hop.
Well, no, that's a different show. So they got one of all 90s hip hop in every episode. That's dope. That is very good.
Yeah. Okay.
In every episode, they talk about like a song that transcended time or a part that like a beef or something like. It's so dope. Check that out too. But the Wu-Tang story is actually pretty good, and the characters they picked for the cast matched really well with the artists. So I'm enjoying both of those shows right now. I mean that'd be it for my tidbits.
Trina Tiny Desk concert.
Yeah, that was good.
It was a good one. Her raps with the band in the back
I think she did that because of that. You saw that gap she had like a few. Y'all remember that she was on yeah, that was her. They had when she had the little gaff on stage. They had messed up her audio, and the video came out and she sounded horrible. I think this was a way to repair that. Y'all remember that? No. Oh dang. Okay.
I think I remember something about her. She was but
She was doing a show. Okay, just to give you some context, she was doing a show. I don't remember where it was, but the audio, she had a DJ or whatever. He was putting out like, I don't know if I'm pretty sure it was Trina. I may be thinking about somebody else, but pretty sure it was Trina. But they messed up her audio, and so it sounded as if like she couldn't, still rap, or it just the audio was bad. People were actually leaving the show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
That's
so
bad.
very bad.
But that could be all audio and not her,
But I even think the mic was just like going in and out, so it sounded terrible. And I think this is a way to this was a way to repair some kind of damage. At least it's my theory. Like I said, it could be a different artist. People in the chat, if y'all hear this, please feel free to DM me on Twitter. Let me know if I'm wrong. I'm okay with that. But I think that's what it stemmed from. So yeah. Sorry, go ahead. Any other tidbits, right?
Yeah.
No.
Anything else?
Mm-mm.
All right, we got one question from Abacab so far. Anyone play the MLB The Show 23 storyline on the Negro Leagues yet?
Oh wow.
I downloaded it. I haven't started it, but it's one that I want to start.
What is the storyline?
I know. I'm intrigued to figure out what the story. So the story is where you're picked up and you play AAA or AA if you suck, and then you go up to the major leagues. So this would be playing through the Negro League. So that I'm interested to see how they do that. But that's something new just this year.
Interesting. Yeah, I remember them saying about they was adding the Negro Leagues into it, which I thought was a good thing. Because a lot of people don't really want to deal with that.
I know Shakira's. I think Shakira's is playing it, but he was telling me that like the show, like this release, the 23 feels like more of a roster update as opposed to like something.
Oh yeah.
Dramatic.
I feel like that. Yeah, I feel like the last one was the same way.
Yeah.
But I think that's how a lot of these sports games are.
Yeah. But
like I think you have like
right?
I feel like you have a couple of years of like where it's just like roster updates, and then they change some mechanics or whatever. But I don't know, because I hear that with FIFA and everything, right? Madden, NBA 2K, same deal. So I see a question, but they didn't do it the way we normally do it. But questions. Are any of you getting Final Fantasy 16 after what Square said about black characters?
Ooh.
What'd they say?
I got you on that one.
All right. I saw your head.
Yeah. They literally said that they cannot picture black people in fantasy settings or medieval times.
Because we weren't there.
Apparently we were not. Which again, I need somebody to read a fucking history book. So, I had originally planned to check out Final Fantasy 16, but after that comment, it squarely went back on the back burner. Like, I will literally play everything that I own before I buy Final Fantasy 16.
Bargain bin, that's like
at the bottom of the bargain bin.
Damn. I mean, I told you guys, right? Like, my daughter and I started playing Dragon Ball, or started watching Dragon Ball from the original, and I'm just like,
it's not good.
So horrible. It's so horrible. I mean, every black person is dark as fuck with bright red bamboo lips.
It is not
like good. It's bad. But
yeah, I'm not fucking with it. I'm not fucking with Square Enix.
Yeah,
that's just. I mean, if they don't believe that, people that look like me is in their world, then my money is not good enough for them.
I mean, you know me, I'm always being the devil's advocate here because they did release Forspoken, and it has a black lead in it. So maybe I feel like they met the quota. Maybe that's why they feel.
Right.
It's like, because we released Forspoken, and so now, because I've always had an issue with how they did, what's his name, Barrett on Final Fantasy 7.
Yeah.
They just picked the stereotype, and that's what the focus was. I absolutely hated that.
Right.
Especially the OG.
Right. And then for Final Fantasy, I believe it was 13, they had the black character with the fro with the bird in his hair.
Bird in his hair.
He was like, they made him, you know what? We ain't gonna get onto that.
This one's not the best. I'm not even gonna lie. Not even.
So it's
I
like,
hated playing with him so much.
I'm not, but see, I feel like in previous iterations of Final Fantasy did try, like they did try to kind of have a diverse cast, and so for them to be kind of like standing on their square and saying, oh yeah, no, you know, it's Europeanized and we're not gonna have something. I can't remember the exact phrase or wording that was said in that quote. But it's like man, you know what?
That's okay. It's okay.
I say like TWS said, buy it used from GameStop so they don't get the money. GameStop get the money.
I thought of that one that day.
To TSWS, as that's
yes,
they say we said gaming.
They said we said.
They said we said. Yeah.
Yeah. Like what gets me, like Square Enix. Oh, cat people were around in medieval times, but black people wasn't. Like.
Ooh. Yeah, but y'all come on, if you think about it, this happens quite often, right? Like this happens, where they're in so much ingrained and they're in their bubble to where they don't see what the actual people outside of their bubble look like, right? The actual world look like, and they don't see they haven't seen people that look like us in 99.9% of their life. Only thing they know about people that look like us is what they see on TV and what's projected to them. So they think we're a certain way, and that's unfortunate.
Right.
And so they like, okay, well, my game don't got rap music, or my game ain't got no sports, so why should I put black people in it?
Exactly.
And so it's kind of sad.
I hear so many people who do get to Japan and those type of places, and they assume that they have to be some type of celebrity to be there, which exist. At the surface is great, right? Because that at least means that you're not being treated with racist intent. But at the same time, you guys have the perception that the only way I can afford to get here is if I'm a celebrity or some type of sports person. Yeah.
And it's crazy because I feel like that's the unfortunate truth of how we've been marketed to the world. Like, it sucks. It completely. And it's like we don't have enough people with the wherewithal to change that narrative. It's like it's always going to be advertised that way. And this is definitely part of a larger conversation. Like we can talk for hours on
really
that context, right? Of how we're as minorities, whether you're brown, black, or in between, it's marketed, at least from the United States, to the rest of the world, and that whole perception that goes along with that. And then you have the international perspective with how they're marketing their people towards us. Because when you look at it, goes deep. Because when you start looking at hiring pools and if they want to fill a certain quote unquote quota, they'd rather hire internationally, or in order to kind of fill that gap, as opposed to the stereotypical. It goes deep. So because I know this is a different show. I'm not gonna go that deep into it, but it's something I've had conversations about and forums discussions that I'm in. So it's, for me, every time that it comes up, it's kind of like it hits me, right? It like affects me in a certain kind of way. So I feel a little bit of passion about it. So I'll just end it there, and hopefully in one of our kind of midweek shows, our random midweek shows, we can kind of dig deep on that topic. But
Abacab with a statement. I like it when y'all do y'all little
your
own little tags.
Appreciate
statement. The guy who created JoJo's Adventure used Jodeci's "Freaking You" as a end credit song for 2 of the seasons of the series.
Hey, I'm with it. That's one of the best songs. That's one of the best songs.
Yeah, but he probably got no money.
Jodeci got no kickback. They didn't get no residuals from it.
They should have got kickback. They should have.
I bet they didn't.
Yeah.
You think
I
they
would
did?
hope so.
You think they
I
did?
would hope so.
I think they did.
You know what? JoJo and Casey and JoJo probably didn't, but whoever were their managing companies or the people own their masters probably got the kickback.
Yeah, there you go.
The publishing, the distribution deal, or whoever probably got the kickback.
Yeah, this is a whole part of the issue, because a lot of our culture, like our music and stuff, gets marketed internationally. Because as much K-pop as I listen to, that ain't the 90s R&B.
Hell yeah,
90s R&B,
100%. And that has always been my issue with it, with anybody, right? Like, because my whole issue with cultural appropriation or any of that is, I very much hope you are towing the line for that culture that you are ingratiating yourself with.
Some are, some are not.
I know, but that's always my issue. Like, that's fine. I get it because I love other cultures as well. But I'm hoping that you are towing the line for that culture, for that representation that you are now taking on. Because that's what it really means to appreciate a culture, is to not just emulate it, but to truly toe the line for that culture. So if there's something wrong, there's something happening in that culture, you're standing up for them alongside. That's the thing.
Yeah, that's enough.
Yeah.
All right, Ian, any questions before we end it?
I don't know. I think that's my PC parts. Hold up.
Oh,
I don't have any questions.
We got that PC. We're gonna have that PC by the end of the
I told her I told her. I'm not gonna.
We're not gonna drag her no more.
Yeah,
okay.
we're not. We drug her enough already today. Right. We don't want it. We don't want it to become, always.
Okay. I'm sorry. But yes. So we're gonna get ready to do our outros real quick.
I'm just making sure. I feel like
we can wait till lady come back to do the full outro.
Do you ladies think that the way Sony acted now, that other companies won't give them time exclusives anymore? This is from Bunty.
Ooh.
Like,
that would be interesting.
The way they're acting, if people are put off by them now, I'm assuming.
I don't think that
behind closed doors.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I think behind closed doors, they're watching.
Maybe. Right, but they still gonna take that money.
They're still gonna take that money.
Yeah.
And that install base is, that's all. You trying to appeal to as many people as possible. They still got a very significant install base, and at the end of the day, it's not about Sony. The gamers matter. At the end of the day.
Right.
So. I don't, we can see it for what it is. Like, oh yeah, they crying this, they doing all this is bad look, but it's at the end of the day, it's about that revenue and making sure that your game is out there, and so I don't think it's gonna change too much.
I think that was the only one I saw that didn't have questions. That was after us asking.
All right.
So we should be good.
All right, then we're gonna get ready to do our outros. We're gonna start from the bottom up. So that'd be Miss DELILAH.
Okay, yeah. I did not expect to be called on. That's fine. I thought I had a few seconds. But anyway, you all know. It's kind of like when you're in school and the teacher say, call you randomly.
Yeah, you like,
I wasn't ready.
Right? Like, I definitely zoned out.
Yeah, when you really just doing something you ain't got no business doing. Like,
yeah, I got another screen over here, looking over there trying to read, and you call DELILAH. Like, whatever.
My bad.
It's all good. So yeah, you all, thank you for rocking out with us. We appreciate y'all being here. Tell your friends, tell your folks that we're here every Saturday, 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific. And we'll catch y'all on the next one. You can follow me on Twitter at Delilah_HD in case you're right here on GWG. So yeah. Peace.
All right. Miss Lady.
Thank you so much for joining us today. It was a great show as always. Thank you for the chat, for being y'all, just being you guys. Honestly. Tonight is going to be Resident Evil Resident Evil 4 Remake Part 1 GWG Challenge around 7 o'clock around that time. Y'all make sure y'all keep me company, and I hope I don't see too many bugs. And make sure you check out our merch store.
Walkthrough.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm going to send you the walkthrough.
The walkthrough of what?
Of the game.
Why?
So you
have it ready.
You keep going. So you ain't got to be
lagging
lagging
around.
around.
If I have a puzzle and
you got it ready. You got it ready.
Okay. And check out the merch. I'm doing the GWG shirt in teal because it matches my Ken Griffey's. And you can just check me on all platforms. Lady Infamous 415, and we will see y'all next week. If y'all celebrate Easter, y'all have a good Easter, and eat good, be kind to yourself, and be kind to others.
All right, LBOOGIE.
Same for me. Thank you guys for coming. We enjoy every week laughing with you guys. The beginning of the show was hilarious. Yeah, look forward. Make sure y'all come see Lady tonight. We'll hopefully we get some jump scares going through the game, and yeah, be kind to one another. I mean, seriously, you never know what someone else is going through. Yeah,
That's true.
have a good weekend. Eat good tomorrow, because I will.
Okay.
I know I am tomorrow.
What y'all cooking? We'll talk about it later. Go ahead.
Yeah, you
Sharice.
muted, Charisse.
Oh, I am.
Oh, never mind.
No,
Now
you're not.
Sorry.
Okay.
I'm on food. Sorry, I blanked out because I have no idea what I'm cooking tomorrow.
Oh, shit.
I know. I gotta go dig a roast out or something.
No, I got my groceries delivered this morning.
Okay, we gotta talk about what y'all cooking, man. We gotta talk about what y'all
Okay, so I'm making ham, green beans, macaroni and cheese, and deviled eggs.
I'm making a teriyaki chicken with broccoli, bacon fried rice, spring rolls, tiramisu for dessert.
Dang, I might go ahead and do, since y'all do that, I might do some baked chicken, some greens, some rice and gravy. Yeah.
I literally have no idea what I am cooking tomorrow. We might be eating KFC.
Yeah.
Family pack.
Right?
Yeah.
The
big bucket with the
12
two sides.
12
Yeah.
2 sides. Let's get it. With the
Right.
biscuits, extra biscuits.
Oh my god.
Don't forget the honey. Don't
Put it
forget
in
the
a platter.
honey.
Oh, I forgot a quick tidbit, y'all. The strawberry biscuits from Popeyes, they good.
If you get them fresh.
If you get them
That
fresh.
part,
Right?
If you
You
get
get
them
them fresh.
They looking like a weapon. Leave it alone.
Yeah, make sure it's a little bit of steam coming off that cup.
Right.
But yes, it's your girl Charisse here, and I gotta go dig in the freezer, figure out what we're gonna eat tomorrow.
Dang, that man, I do baked chicken. Now, hold on. I think about it, but yeah, sorry, go ahead.
We ain't even got no chicken.
I'm excited.
Damn, how you gonna have no chicken?
I took the chicken out this morning. I'm waiting for it to frost at his feet.
I think I got some deer meat.
Oh,
You can make
Lord.
deer
That's
rolls.
right. That's right. You know what? Sharice, you can have the
You
deer.
gonna
meat.
make some stew for Easter? Y'all gonna have some Easter stew?
Shit.
How
Okay.
you wasn't ready,
I wasn't
It's
ready.
tomorrow.
right? Like I already know if you go to the store, ain't shit gonna be there.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would do a ham, but I'm trying to cut out pork. Y'all.
You trying to cut out pork?
Pork, yeah.
Man,
Why?
I love
I
that.
haven't, to be honest, I haven't eaten pork now in about a month.
Aw.
But why?
Just cause I'm trying to change my diet. Like that's the
Pork is not your problem.
look.
I hate how everybody be like pork. Pork is better for you than beef.
Look, I just say I'm trying something different.
Yeah, let her try something different.
That's it.
Oh my god.
I'll eat the pork for you, Delilah. I'll eat the pork for you.
I haven't done like seriously. Like I'm doing like the instead of doing the turkey like the bacon, I'm doing like the turkey slices. It's bomb. It's good, very good, cured and stuff.
That ain't bacon.
And no, I ain't. That's why I said turkey slices. I ain't say bacon. I said turkey
You said you was
slices.
doing the turkey bacon.
I
turkey
said
slices.
turkey
It's still
slices.
good.
Turkey slices.
It's not. I don't want y'all to confuse it with turkey bacon. That manufactured nasty looking crap. Not that. It's not. That's not what I'm eating.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking. That's why I said turkey slices because it's not the traditional bootleg lab manufactured turkey bacon they try to sell you in the store. It's not like that. But
Yeah,
anyway.
now.
Yeah, it's gross. That's some nasty junk. Turkey. Ugh.
Oh, call it
That's-
the mustard greens.
It's just too processed. Like that's the word I was looking for. It's too that turkey bacon. It's too processed for me.
I gotta.
But yeah, I'm just trying to change my diet. Sorry, go ahead, Sharice. My bad.
Okay, I gotta go dig in my freezer. So yeah, it's your girl Charisse here. Thank y'all for coming through. Thank you, lady, for accepting your challenge. We will be on with you later on tonight. We have our drink, we have our snacks, because I got cheesecake. Yeah. Yes, it's your girl Charisse here.
Wait, is it
Y'all,
a special
please
kind of
be nice.
cheesecake or is it just a regular New York style?
Oh, I ate the New York style. Somebody brought me a platter, so.
Oh, it's the one with
got-
the variety little.
Yes,
Ah,
yes. I got.
love
So
that.
I got chocolate left.
Okay.
With the cookie crumble bottom, so good. I'm gonna have my glass, my wine. We can watch lady scare herself half senseless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That game isn't
Ready.
too scary, is it? Because it's gonna be hard for me to watch it.
I don't know, cause Resident Evil 4 is kind of scary. I remember Raymond playing it back in college, and I remember like watching it like this.
Right.
So I'm ready.
Them graphics are good.
Yeah, I mean, I heard all the remakes look like just top notch. Like,
Yeah.
you know.
Oh yeah, we gonna see. But yes, y'all, thank y'all for coming and hanging us this weekend. Remember it's Easter weekend if y'all celebrate.
Ooh, a pot roast would be good.
I know,
I'm
right?
sorry, I'm not.
If you celebrate, that's good. Spend time with your family. If not, spend time with your family or with your found family. Sometimes that's sometimes better.
That's true.
But yeah,